Hello, welcome. What you're about to see is not for the faint-hearted. What you're about to see is what I like to call the scary doors. Good luck. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts, Underdog Views, and I watched the 17th episode of the third season of the Twilight Zone. We can definitely take a lesson out of this episode. But I will tell that lesson later. So let's just start with the episode, shall we? We see kind of a small field, maybe, I don't know where we are exactly. But the camera goes, usually it goes a bit slow, but this one just quick. Yeah, it went quickly to the left and we see a trailer. Inside we see a woman turning on some music. She's then straightening something on the coffee table, and she asks to somebody off screen if he wants more bacon. We hear a kid, saying off screen, "No thanks, mom." And the woman then walks to the table where the kid's sitting. She takes her plates, walks towards the kitchen, which is basically around the block. And I don't know what she's doing, but it looks like she's almost tripping, So she puts it in the sink and turns around, and she sees that the boy has sneaked some food from his plate to the dog. And she said, "Yeah, I saw that." And the kid said, "Yeah, I'm not hungry anymore." But we're gonna leave it at that, because if you don't know what's gonna happen next, watch up yourself. Well, the boy then asked, said, "Well, I'm going outside, have you finished, put your plate in the sink, if you finish, clean your room, okay, go." So the boy goes, he goes to the creek, plays there. But now, if you don't know what's going to happen next, watch the episode itself. But don't invite strangers out for dinner at your home. Because the kid saw, he was playing and just with some kind of boat, and he put it on the creek and led away into just slightly into the Twilight Zone, like narrator said. And we saw there a guy named Scout, and apparently the boy invited him for dinner at their home without his mother's knowledge. Yeah, she knew about it, and after the kid said it, after inviting the guy. Don't let your kids invite just strangers for dinner. If it's a kid from the class, that's different. But still with permission first, obviously. But not just random strangers from the streets, or that they met in the woods. Especially not adults. Kinda weird. Kinda creepy, And especially, this woman, they wouldn't like it, obviously, because she lives alone with the son, in the middle of nowhere, look like. My English aren't that good, still. I know my English is not good still, but I don't get it why my English doesn't work that fluent. Anyway, this episode was pretty alright actually. Apparently. No, I'm not gonna say that. You have to watch it yourself. Yeah, it was alright. Leave likes, recommend it good. show down below in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, come join Discord this episode by free, low 4, so watch it yourself. And see you guys next time.